How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Skyrim tutorial video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to get inside of the orc strongholds without breaking in. Now, if you don't know, to be allowed in an orc stronghold, legally, you have to become Bloodkin. So there's only two ways of becoming Bloodkin. Number one is you have to be an orc. So if you're an orc, you're automatically Bloodkin. You can go inside whenever you like, however you please. And the second method is to be friends with any orc. Even if it's just one orc, even if you only did a tiny favor, it will count and you'll be Bloodkin to all of the orc strongholds for any reason. So today I'm going to show you the 3 easiest ways to become Bloodkin, aside from naturally being an orc race, because that's the easiest way, but obviously you're not going to change character just for this one thing. So the first method, I'm right here on the map. I'm at a place called Narzulbur. Basically, if you go to Windhelm Stables, you go south to Kynes Grove, and then you follow the road east, you will see the icon on your compass, and you can just follow the icon. When you first show up, Yatul is going to tell you that you aren't allowed in, and basically you can just skip the dialogue if you want, and she's going to ask you to find the Forge Master's Fingers, which is a pair of gauntlets that improves smithing, and if you bring them to the chief, you can become Bloodkin and you're allowed in whenever you like. Now the Forge Master Fingers is actually random. So sometimes it will be in Crag Wallow Slope. Sometimes it'll be in a different location. Usually the location of the Forge Master Fingers is somewhere within the East March region. As a matter of fact, this is the second time for me that I was in Crag's... Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Crag Wallow Slope. Usually it seems to be either in Crag Wallow Slope or in some similar region in the mountains. More often than not, it's actually a very quick dungeon to complete, and it's actually a very standard dungeon, but because it is random, I'm not actually gonna go walk through it, because I'm sure that would be pretty boring and nobody wants to see me walk through a cave. So that is the first method of becoming a Bloodkin, is coming to Narzulbur, getting the quest for the Forge Master Fingers, and simply finding the location and getting them. It is very easy. All you have to do is complete one dungeon, and it's incredibly easy. Oh hey, Durak. This is a good time to mention... Okay, Elytries, you need to shut up, boy. This is a good time to mention, now that I just saw Durak, if you are in the same faction of an orc, that counts as being friends with them, and since you're technically friends with them, that counts as being Bloodkin. So if you are a member of the Dawn Guard, technically you are friends with Durak, and because he's an orc, technically you're a Bloodkin. So yeah, if you want to become Bloodkin and you are in the Dawn Guard, you automatically are Bloodkin. You don't even have to worry about it at all. Now the reason I'm in Markarth at all is because the smith lady, whose name is Gorza, she has an incompetent apprentice named Tacitus, and if you ask her what's wrong with the apprentice, she's going to ask you to go fetch a book. Now the book is the last scabbard of Akrash the last scabbard of Akrash, and it's going to send you on to any location. It's usually random. Basically any location in the game where this book exists, this quest will randomly point you to it. For me, it's actually in Fort Sunguard, which is a Stormcloak fort. Well, actually, it's a bandit fort. However, if you are participating in the Civil War questline, it will be an Imperial fort, and then if you conquer it for the Stormcloaks, then it will obviously be Stormcloak. So here it is, last scabbard of Akatosh, or Akash, or whatever the fuck. If you just bring it to Gorza, that will count as you doing a favor to an orc, and because you did a favor to that one specific orc, every orc is gonna love you for it, basically. Now this is actually, you could do a 2-for-1. Okay, hello Durak, again. He just comes to Markarth just to leave. That's kind of funny. There's actually another orc smith who is not Gorza, who is in the keep, and I think Gorza's in the keep right now. I think it's her husband. Now her husband is a little bit more difficult, because he wants you to bring him a Daedra heart. Now that is more difficult for the obvious reasons that Daedra hearts are pretty rare, but you can do that quest for him. In fact, I'll show you it, but I won't count it for the list. Alright, so if you come to Gorza, Hello, I have your book. There you go. And so that's Tacitus. This guy, Moth Bagol. If you ask him about recommendations, he's gonna blab on, and you basically have to bring him a Daedra heart. And if you do that, you can become Bloodkin. And I guess technically that's like the 4th method. Method 1 is being an orc. Method 2 is Gorza. Method 3 is the Forge Master Fingers. Method 4 is Dawnguard. But just for fun, I'm going to show you guys one more method that you can use. While this loading screen is taking place, I just thought of another one off the top of my head. Okay, let me just steal a horse really quick. There's actually an orc in Sidna Mine. So you guys know that quest for the Forsworn. What is it called? The quest for the Forsworn, where you get sent to Sidna Mine, and you either have to kill Madanak, or you can befriend him and escape Sidna Mine with him. If you know the quest I'm talking about, his bodyguard is an orc, and in order to get the privilege of meeting Madanak, you have to you have to sway the orc bodyguard over. I forget his name, but in order to do so, you can either brawl him or you can give him a shiv. Doing that, siding with Madanak and doing that makes you friends with him, with the orc, whose name I forget, and that is another way of becoming Bloodkin. But what I'm going to show you really quick is at a village named Shores Stone, which actually I don't feel like many people even know exists. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it took me a long time to discover that Shores Stone is an actual village that actually exists, because it's kind of out of the way and kind of like hidden in a way. Like, who really comes to this part of the map? Nobody really. But yeah, the Madanak one is a pretty good one. In fact, there's actually a lot of ways to become Bloodkin. I didn't realize just how many there is. But if you come to Shores Stone, there's going to be an orc somewhere. I have no idea where he is. Can I just take that ebony ore? Oh, I can just take it for free. Damn, that's kind of cool. There's somewhere there's going to be an orc. I don't know where he is. Let me just... Oh, okay, I can't go inside that. Maybe he's inside the miner's house? Siagia's house, what the hell? Hello? Orky McOrkface. Okay, you are not an orc. Where is he? Okay, I found him. Okay, so he is inside of Oddfell's house. This is probably the easiest way. So it's right across from the blacksmith, Oddfell's house. He buys, it's him, Grogmar. I think you need to have iron ore. If you have iron ore, he will buy it from you, but I don't have iron ore, so let me just quickly cheat really quick. Okay, so I just used console commands to give myself 5 iron ore. If you ask him, I have 5 iron ore to sell, he will buy it from you, and this counts as doing a favor. So yeah, like that actually counts as doing a favor for him, which is weird because, you know, it's more of a service than a favor. But either way, you become friends with him, and because he's an orc, you are now Bloodkin. Now I think I just told you guys like, I don't even know, like 6 or 7 different ways to become Bloodkin. I intended to give you 3 ways, but I gave you much more than that. I guess I did have more knowledge than I thought. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If this helped you in any way, please let me know. If not, please leave a dislike, I guess. I'll see you guys in a few days. Stay awesome as always, and peace out.